to, there you go. Good morning. Hey, everybody. Hey, Tish. Good morning. How you doing? Doo-doo. I need some coffee, some cards. Hello, user 471511485898. What a creative name you came up with. Hey, Lady Sass. Well, that's interesting. We're going to play TikTok in and out this morning. We'll see what happens. Hello, David. Oh, you're looking for a tarot reading this morning, Tish. Happy to oblige. And unlike last week, we are going to make a list today. Does your husband miss you? When was the last time you saw your husband, darling? And why do you need your husband to miss you? You guys not together? Do. You're separated. How long you been separated, honey? Some people ought not to be together. So many people gone. What you mean? Gone from TikTok? 2 years. That's a long time. Spinning the wheel. Dude, you seem to be stuck in the... Why haven't you, just curiosity, why haven't you guys gotten divorced yet? None of my business, but this is like you need to draw on the line in the sand because like he's getting his cake and eating it too. You're in the process. Have you got a really decent lawyer? Because you're the only one, according to this, you're the only one keeping it from ending. And it's already over. So I can't really see past you to see him, unfortunately. You're waiting for it to go through. Well, unfortunately, the cards are saying that he doesn't miss you and that you really ought to stop missing him because you are sort of stuck in the waiting and in the almost over, almost complete. This is a 9 of Pentacles. No, icky. Oh, it's totally time to move on, honey. You're the only one preventing the move on. I'm uncertain. Yeah, wishful hoping. That's it's one of the hard things about a big relationship, especially marriage ending. That if you don't want it to end, you can keep it in the I guess keep it in the ether, if you will, for lack of a better word. As long as you choose to. Milo. Oh, you need to be brave, honey. What do you need to be brave about? You gotta move forward. You gotta grab onto this beast and bend it to your will. This is like sticking your head in a lion's mouth, honey. You're doing math this morning, Ninja Mama. Doing math. How your course is going? Hi, C-Mac. Yeah, I'm just setting it up right now. Just putting the date on the top of my reading list. What are we? December 3. I didn't even have a reading list last week because I was at the show and I didn't know how long I'd get to stay. So let's see. We got Ninja Mama because she's a subscriber. And then on the free list, we'll start with C-Mac because it's been a while. But just passing through lives. Hoping you have a good day. Thank you, Matt. If I missed you, I hope you have a good day too. Good luck, Crystal. Hello, Steffi Bear. You're new here. You're new here to my live, or you're new to TikTok? Finishing your course and then finishing chemistry. Wow, chemistry. Such a cool course of study, don't you think? Let's go. We'll put you on the... Oh, there you go. Well, then I don't need you on both. Let's go. New here to your live. Well, welcome, Steffi Bear. I got 2 names left for room on my list. Would you like to be one of them? Who else we got? Okay, so I don't need to do Crystal because Crystal is Ninja Mama. Oh, I do need Crystal on the list then. I take that back. Crystal. Steffi Bear is broke. Well, that's good to know. That has nothing to do with my reading for you, honey. These are free. Da-da-da-da-da. No worries, Ninja Mama. And Trevo, we'll get you on the list too. Good morning, sweetheart. How you doing? She says, sure. Have you ever had a tarot reading before? Steffi Bear and Milo and Teresa. There you go. Close list, you guys. Milo and Teresa. All right. We're going to start off this morning. No, but you could use one. Well, you're in the right place for one this morning, Steffi Bear. So I will read. You're actually going to be one to stick around for a little bit because it's going to take a couple of minutes to get through these. You got to hop off soon. Well, you know what? Let's do Steffi Bear first. See what we can do for her before she leaves. All right. Sound good? Steffi Bear. Oh, I got a Knight of Wands followed by the Nine of Cups followed by the Queen of Pentacles. Lots of emotion here, honey. I do. Wow. Is this a sun or a bow? You wishing for a bow too? Are you hoping? It reads like you're hoping and wishing that somebody's going to come home for Christmas, but you don't know how to get them to come home. Do you know who I'm referring to here? Who do you feel so completely distant from that you would love to have them nearby within your hug and grasp? And it really screams of Christmas. What are we looking at here, Steffi Bear? Who is this Knight of Wands? Is this who you need to be, or is this somebody you're trying to bring home? Hard time. You don't have to. I won't read it out loud. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, the good news is it's coming. It's gonna. Have you told him about your state of being, darling? Because it might bring him back to you just a little bit quicker. Yeah, you don't want a heart attack, therefore you will not get the poison jab. Well, I'll tell you what, if you don't want a heart attack, keep real good care of your heart your whole life. And he knows. Maybe he's just a little freaked out, Steffi. Maybe he just needs... Jay, I have a curious question for you. You have perfect health. I have a question for you. Why do you need to be in my live telling me that you don't want to get the jab? Because I really don't give a shit if you do or you don't. You don't live anywhere. It's not safe. Dude, I've had 8 of them. It's plenty safe. And it's much safer than COVID. And I don't care to argue with you. So I broadcast it. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Get out of my live. It's my live. I get to broadcast whatever I like. Go away. Stupid people. You don't want a vaccine? Don't get one. But don't come into it. Is not. You are stupid. You are dumb. You are ignorant. And you are the problem with the world. Bye-bye, Jay. Don't come back. I really don't care if you believe in a vaccine or not. If you don't believe in science. I blocked him right out, Ninja Mama. I haven't got the patience for stupidity. It is way too... Vaughn 69 Bob. I am dumb. Oh, that's interesting. Usually nowadays we say mute rather than dumb because it's a old thing. Hello, Asas Danjo. How are you? Good morning. All right, let's see. Okay, Steffi Bear, good luck with it. Be patient. He's coming back. You're gonna find you're gonna get your wish, and things are gonna come together for you. Keep me posted. Let me know how it goes. I like you. Oh, Vaughn. Oh, are the children out of school for Christmas already? Look at this. 2 blocks and we're not even on live for 2 minutes already. Bye, Bob. Have a nice life, Bob. Jeez, what is with the idiots this morning? Oh my good God. Yeah, Steffi, ask quick while I still got your cards in my head. Do. Why are people so rude? I think it is because somebody named Donald Trump told them that it's okay to be rude. Soon. What is soon? I don't do timing if soon is what you mean. Stephanie wants to know if Braden's coming back, and Fernando wants to know if they are going to get a job. Fernando, you need to be out contacting every single company in the world who could use your talents and skills every single day until somebody says, yep, you're in, because most people don't post their job listings either. Is Braden ever coming back to you? Why does everybody want people coming back? Why don't you go find the new person that you're supposed to be with? OMG, 9/11. What did I miss there? Well, your house sells soon. How long's your house been on the market, Diane? No, Celine, it's not open at the moment. I'm waiting for a... Oh, Steffi Bear, that's a hell of a question. You may need a DNA for... I'll ask it. I'll ask what the energies are behind it. Your house has been on sale for 9 months and you haven't sold yet. Diane, the average sale time for a house is 3 months. Yeah, I got that, Steffi Bear. Yeah, you know what? I believe that he is Steffi Bear, and I would. Why does he think it might not be his? And I would deal with that more than whether it is his or not, because you having this baby, dude. But you don't want to have this baby without him. Is that what I'm seeing here, Steffi? If he's not with you, you don't want to do this alone. He knows as it is his. So why are you wondering if it is his, right? Then you need to make a decision, honey. You either have him step up and say, we're either together and you're in on being the parent of this child. And you don't have to be married. You don't have to be together to have a child together. You know it is his. Why are you asking me this question then? Because when you think, if you believe it's his and he believe it's his, and your concern is that it might not be his, then why are we frozen? TikTok, stop that. Then why are you throwing negative energies into the world going, maybe it's not his? How couldn't it be his, right? You know what I mean? Like, don't give ideas to the universe. It doesn't need them. It has all kinds of ideas all by its lonesome. You know what I mean? Then I need you to get stable, get locked into yourself, and stop putting, what do we call, blockages in your ways, Steffi. Good God, girl. All right, here we go. Ninja Mama. Let's see what we got for you. All right, good luck to you, Steffi. I got your wish. I got you getting your wish. So if that's him coming back, yeah, he's coming back. And I can't do timing. I don't do timing very well. The universe likes to say soon. It's happening soon. And dude, soon could be 20 years to the universe. Time is not a concept to the universe. Do you know what I mean? Oh boy, Ninja Mama, you get a 6 of Pentacles right out of the gate. Go with the flow, doing your studies. Dad, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. This is dude stepping up. Oh, you got this. Look at this. When do your exams start? Oh, Steffi Bear, you're a sweetheart. Absolutely not necessary. But thank you. If you want to, you can put the donations in here. And yeah, want to bring me in. Yeah, when I go to do your turn, when I go to do your turn, Treva, I'll bring you in, honey. All right, Ninja Mama. First test after this couple assignments. Well, there you go. That is beautiful. Yeah, he's stop worrying that he's not going to be able to pick up the slap and just trust him. And if the slack doesn't get picked up, leave it. Leave it. Choose your battles, honey. Okay? Absolutely. Choose your battles. Crystal, are you still here? Ninja Mama, you so totally got to stay focused for these. He's doing better. Well, he's going to pick it up. He's going to get the hang of it. He's not used to running the house. He's used to you doing it all. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. I came back from my Christmas shows, and this was on my desk. Isn't she pretty? I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. I think I'll give it to my daughter, but, you know. Meanwhile, I have this. She looks like she's holding a conch shell. Oh, but it's a, oh, maybe it's a cat. I don't know. If you could figure out what she's holding. I don't know. Maybe it's a bird, pussycat, a little lamb. I don't know. Anyway, an angel on my desk. Can't figure out why, but it's made out of that plastic, hard plastic stuff that you don't want your cooking tools made out of. It's like a little Christmas tree. It's cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably give it to my daughter. All right. Where are we? Crystal, come up for air, honey, or we're going to bump you. Call number 2 for Crystal. Where are ya? Something tells me Crystal's gone. Crystal's lost. All right. Last call for Crystal. Krystal. Last call. Where is everybody this morning? No Crystal, eh? Follows and ice. Is the list closed? It is at the moment, Jane, but it's going to open up not too very long yet. Not yet, C-Mac. You are after Treva. No, Crystal's not here. Crystal's gone. So, Treva, how do we get you to come on here? Hi, Poppy. Good morning. We're going to Treva on and read her cards for her. A request to invite there. Treva, I don't know if I can invite you on this. There we go. Here, sent you an invite. Alrighty. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I think I might have to turn up my phone so I can hear you. There you are. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good, but I'm not good, if that makes sense.
That totally makes sense. You being aware that you have something going wrong inside of you is the beginning of healing it, you know?
My son is watching it all. He's here. I'm telling you, he's had to carry me home sometimes.
I believe it. You also realize that I believe that I am that God that you believe yourself to be.
You're
right?
You know what?
This is you.
What? Listen, you and Jacob are both autistic.
Yes.
Both of you.
Yeah.
You're watching me. You watch me tumble down.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're gonna watch me pick myself up.
And a girl.
It's hard as hell.
Yes, it is. Yeah, but you found that power inside yourself. Use it, man.
I did.
Yeah.
I may have to go back in the hospital. I'm not opposed to it.
Good.
I did come home early, but I have a few things that I need to take care of.
Okay.
And yeah, but I'll let you do the rest.
That's why, honey, I'm not doing anything here. You're doing all of it. You realize that.
But you're guiding.
Well, I like to think that we are guiding you.
You like the sun?
That's beautiful. Yeah, it's not sunshiny here. It's gray sky here today.
Let's see it.
Lovely. All right, let's see what the cards got to say here for you. Ace of Cups. Dude, you feel that? This is the joy. This is the seed of joy, the seed of positive emotion. And you're doing everything right. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles out of the gate. What you put out there is what you're going to bring back into you, right? and going with the flow. Double go with the flow. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune. Courage is your best friend. I got the courage card coming up as your shadow card. You just
Working on that.
This is great. These are, I couldn't get better cards for you, Treva. You just keep the cards, all cards can say right here is just keep doing what you're doing, because look at that. You're getting better and better by the moment. The more you are in power of your own healing and wanting to be the one in control of all your internal energies, the stronger you're going to get. And this is followed by the Eight of Wands. This is fiery, hot, fast energy. So the more you both stay focused on you being the center of your universe and feeding off of that God energy, that Jesus energy that's carrying you, doesn't matter what I think it is. It matters what you think it is and how much power you allow it to create within yourself.
I have to tell you something.
Yeah, let's hear it.
When I was in the hospital, say Wednesday, I left Friday. I was laying there, just sitting, laying. I was comfortable. All of a sudden, there was nobody in the room, no window open, no nothing. And all of a sudden, this breeze came right across me.
Wow.
And it was the most powerful breeze that I have felt in my whole entire life.
That's lovely.
But the next morning when I woke up, I felt a little bit different.
Yeah.
And then on Friday when the doctor came in, because she watched me drive,
Mm-hmm.
and she said, Treva, I was reluctant to say you can go home. She said, but you know you can always come back. I said, yeah. And she goes, but you did like a complete 360 in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
But then I regressed again, and I know you understand that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
up and down, up and down.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why we call it a practice, right?
What breeze? I can't even tell you.
You don't have to. I can feel it. It's crazy.
I know.
It's crazy. And you know what's craziest about it is feel how this power that you've found within yourself, it's been there all along, and you've been the one choosing not to see it.
Because I was afraid to.
Exactly. But that's the ego inception.
I'm letting go of fear.
That's the beauty of it. The Course in Miracles teaches that fear is a separation from self, right? So if you're feeling afraid, if you are not at least feeling meh, at least, there, okay, nothing bad, nothing good, but nothing bad, you can be in alignment. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be, rainbows and unicorns. It just has to be, because it is, right? So the more you can sink into the all is well, I am here, right? There's your power right there, right? And then you can create from that basis what it is that you want, which is a happy, comfortable life, right? And
I'm going to have it.
No, because you were too focused, you were too separate.
I am going to have it.
You are gonna create it. Absolutely.
I am. And I told my son, Jacob, you are the one who they said never would, could, or do anything in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. You're going to be
Right
in love and money in a few years. And I said, look, start writing. You're watching this novel. Be powerful. And he's got a story too, but I can't tell that.
No, that's his story. See, and here's the funny part: when you get the more healed you get as a self, the more you get into working with that power within yourself, the easier you are going to find it to be your whole self all the time.
I'm learning through his eyes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is. And I think that's why you and I really connected.
I think that something within you called to the something within me to say, tell me what I need to hear to find my way up. Some people never find it. I don't profess to be the only one who is teaching this. What I do know is that it was when I stopped thinking about what other people wanted or needed from me and focused on what it was that I wanted and needed from me, that I was able to get better. And that is the key to all of this.
I've spoken up for myself a few times.
That's good.
I'll end it with, I was with my daughter in the dollar store the other day, and I literally fell. I fell. I was crouched down, lost my balance, and I went right backwards. And
Oh my.
I see a big smile on her face. A whole
That's amazing.
lineup of people, because we were in the line.
Yeah. See how it works, right? And that's, I think, what a lot of people don't realize is that if you don't create your good life and you focus on, my life is bad, my life is broken, my life is whatever, this is what you're creating on a daily basis. We are our stories. We are who we choose to be. We don't get a choice about when. We don't get a choice about the things that are around us. We do get a choice of how we feel about any given moment. And that's where your power lies. And I think that's probably most likely what you are pulling out of yourself. Right? All righty. God love you. You be well. Hang in there. Mwah. And we'll get back to you soon. I'm going to let you hang in there, darling. You're doing great. All right. C-Mac, are you still hanging around waiting? Let's read for you, darling. C-Mac. Wow. There you go. Good, darling. There you go. Two, C-Mac. I got the 4 of Wands. I got the Priestess. Look at you. Oh, and then I got legal issues. I got the Adjustment card here. What do you need to bring into balance, darling? Page of Pentacles. Do you need to see a doctor here? How's your health, sweetheart? How is your health, C-Mac? How is your health? What do you need to bring into balance? Do you have a court case coming up? Because that's the first thing. Let's clear that out. Your health is good. Why am I getting this legal card here? You got a court case going on. Or do you have to create a court case? No? Okay, so this then becomes about balance and bringing everything into, you're practicing your alignment, yes? Are you practicing alignment? Are you starting to see developments coming out in your favor? Because I got a new beginning for you. You need balance for sure. All right. You need to create your balance. Balance is not something that is going to, Treva will be the first person to tell you this. You cannot create balance if you are not seeking to be balanced, right? So you need to want to get into alignment right? I mean, technically, at the God level, we're already in alignment. We just choose not to be. Can you see that? And in order for the world to really deliver us the joy, the happiness that we came here to experience, we need to create it. You got that? So dried out from being at the exhibition place. Yeah, that's what it is. You're working and not doing exercise, right? So you need to bring that in, because if you're sitting in a chair all day, 9 of Wands, you gotta, what do you need to quit? Are you working and not getting paid? What's going on here? Have you got a boss that's making you work overtime you're not getting paid for? Oh, yeah, I would get rid of that too. That can't be good. Yeah, this would definitely be, and you're trying to quit that? The boss takes advantage. Yeah. So it's a little bit of both, right? First of all, start taking care of your health, right? Get rid of that, quit that right out the gate. Okay. If you need help, see a doctor. This is, wanting to quit is half the battle, darling. right? These are your shadow cards. And then an actual, this strikes me maybe cold turkey, whatever. You hold all the cards. You're the one in control here. You get to choose how this goes. Sorry. Feels like walking pneumonia. But this is the boss. If he doesn't know, does he know that you think he's taking advantage of you? Or that you think he's taking advantage of you? I said that backwards. Have you spoken to him about this? Probably not. I would say to this is where, yeah, okay. So this is where your balance comes from. I would go have a talk to him, explain to him what your situation is, and that in spite of, because you really like your job, you're well paid for it, but if you feel like you're being taken advantage of, enough to say to me, yeah, boss is taking advantage, then you had a conversation with the boss to say, hey, this feels like I'm being taken advantage of. And if he turns around and says, well, if I throw more money at you, will you feel less like you're being taken advantage of? Then you are rocking it. Does that make sense? Where did I go to check my chat on Holly. Oh my God. Holly got caught in the snow, you guys. Oh, wow. Pop out chat. Bring this back on top. There we go. Good heavens. Holly got caught in all that snow. 3 feet in less than 2 days. Oh my God. Winter's like that, eh? So I highly recommend having a conversation with your boss, C-Mac, and do the things you need to get. You need to get that exercise in and quit that. Will number 14 text you today? Will number 14? What is number 4? It's that. What is number 14? Is that a name? Interesting name. Right. Charles M. Schultz named kids by numbers at one point. Did I have any Toth members pop in here this morning? Nobody, eh? Nobody on my trip. Number 14 is a guy. Oh, all right. Do you always call him number 14? There's not a possibility for another number 14 there, Kim? All right. C-Mac. Let me know. Anyway, check your health. Your health, C-Mac, your health is the most important thing. And talk to the boss. Make sure you have enough time for that. I have to, I mean, you could, C-Mac, you could always work it out in such a way that, okay, dude, I got to go to the gym. I got to do my workout, whatever gym, me, it's swimming every day, right? Talk to your doctor, but make your boss treat it like it's important. You get a lunch break, tell them, listen, I know you need all this done and I'm on board for working this, but I need the time so that I can take care of myself. I need that me time. And figure out how to work around it, whatever. I could see you actually getting a raise out of this because I got a feeling he doesn't want you feeling like you're being taken advantage of. And given the amount of work that he gives you, I believe he probably wants to keep you for a while too. All right. Lisa, Liska, are you still here, sweetie? Bum, 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 bum. Already read for Steffi Bear. Liska, you're still here? That's there we go. All right. Here we go, darling. Let's see what we can get for you. Good morning, all you all popping in off the FYP this morning. I see y'all. Come on in. You don't have to hang out there outside. And for those of you sitting here watching, keep those little red hearts going up the side. TikTok loves those little red hearts. Hi, Bridget from Ireland. How are you, darling? Let's go. I got the 2 of Cups right out of the gate. Choose your emotion. Knight of Swords followed by a 4 of Swords. So if you were choosing for the moment that person comes back for you to feel better, you're choosing your emotions. Do you see that? Who is this you're waiting to come back for you? Who is this you are waiting for to come back to you? Knight of Swords. What is this? Do you need to write something in order to end the negative emotions? This is the Deuce of Cups comes up as a choice here at the beginning. And the shadow card is the Fool. So I got you going on a new journey here. As soon as you decide to bring this fire of air into yourself, you got to choose this. What's this idea that's pulling you that you want to get healed before you jump all over? Do you know what I'm looking at here? This is cool. It's a new journey. So this is everything. Do you need to clear somebody's estate? Holy cow. Liska, what we looking at here? Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Cam. How are you? You do know what I'm talking about. Good. Because I don't need to know what I'm talking about as long as you know what I'm talking about. Your journey comes from. Geez. This suggests you could bring in a partner to help you put this together. You do have to clear an estate. Have you got an estate lawyer? Have you got anybody with legal mind who knows what all you have to do versus what you don't know what to do working with you? You do. Perfect. This is, yeah. I'll warn you ahead of time. I've cleared a couple of states in my time. 8 of Pentacles is putting it together, working. Just do the work. You got it. Look at that. 4 of Pentacles and then signing the documents. You're done. Maybe I got an 8 and a 4, maybe 84 days, maybe 8 months, 4 days, 8 weeks, 4 days. I don't do timings. It looks complicated, honey. It really, really looks complicated. I want you to oh, look at this. As soon as you sign the documents, happiness comes together. This is easy. You've got the guy, the person that's working with you knows what they're doing, and they are going to help you dot all your I's and cross your T's, and you're going to come out smelling like roses. So, what is your concern about it? Do you have a concern about putting this together, or are you scared that it's, or are you worried that it's going to cost too much working with the, okay. Well, here's the fun part about people trying to steal stuff from an estate. Lawyers are really, really good at making sure that stuff doesn't get stolen, and if it does, they get it back. So talk to the lawyer about what you need to do to protect the estate from those other people, and you'll be rocking and rolling. You did. Did you manage to prevent that from happening? I'm assuming that something happened, you caught him, the happening happened, and now you are in a position of where he realizes you're quite serious about distributing this. Oh, and that's what triggered you getting a lawyer. That's perfect. Do you like the lawyer that you've currently got? Do. Yep. I'm going to assume that's a yep for the lawyer, but the lawyer is your best friend. Anything. Oh, now you've got 2. That's great. All right. Well, how big is this estate? One's okay. Well, what you want to do, should you, I don't normally ask 2 questions. Should you change lawyers? Use only one lawyer? My cards are upside down. One is an estate lawyer. Oh, okay. So, all right. Which one feels like you've got a power struggle going on? Do you have 2 lawyers feel like you have a power struggle going on with one of them? Is you possibly a patriarchal type person? Why have you got this guy coming up? What is the misconception you're holding about this lawyer? Oh, the litigation guy is unresponsive. Okay, so you're not getting enough control over what is happening with the litigation guy, right? All right. You know what? How are you trying to communicate with the lawyer that he's not communicating? Because communication is, thank you. Communication is key here. I got the 5 of Wands as your shadow card. Now your sister's trying to steal. This is what you need, the lawyer. You need to get everything under lock and key so that nobody can touch it, right? If you have to use the lawyer, use a lawyer's letter to make them stay the course. You were named by the person in the will, yeah? But this other shadow card is a bit you creating boundaries. This makes sense? But if you have to, use the lawyer, okay? Both lawyers. I don't know what the litigation lawyer is all about, but if you have to, oh, I get that. Let's get, everybody's got them. Trust me on that. You are not alone. And yeah, so I would talk to the estate lawyer about protecting from the so-called family members, and see what you can do. And see you, this one. Does he want to see? Does the C, what does the C stand for?
Good morning, how are you?
Interesting questions. All right. Will Tom text you today? Text him.
Our address is 26 West.
Yeah.
They tried twice here. We have 2 printers.
Yeah.
One of them, which is the main one downstairs.
Yeah.
Customer service.
Will Robert contact me again?
The guy is running upstairs.
You guys,
So we just found out.
you need Robert to contact you. Contact him. Why do people need somebody else to reach out? If they're not reaching out, maybe they don't want to reach out. Yeah, maybe find out why they don't want to reach out.
So if they try to deliver it today,
We'll
Interesting.
take it.
well, you
We'll
can
bring it over to you.
just call me and come again.
Okay, cool.
Right? I leave you my number.
All right, where are we next? Milo and Teresa, you're still here, honey. All right, tapping is clapping, you guys.
Yeah.
Will your injury claim go in your favor? Ooh. Well, when I finish reading for Mila and Teresa, which one, darling? I got lots of bracelets. Found 2 finishing nails in the bottom of both my shoes, exact same spot. Are you kidding? Gordo, that's something fun to look at. You stick around. We're going to take that. I'm going to read for Milo and Teresa here, and then we'll see what we can do for all the rest of you. Ooh, Mila and Teresa, I got a 3 of swords. Are you even here? You came up. You're still liking the thing, so you best be there. Oh, Milo's sleeping. Dude, what is this? What's going on, Teresa? 3 of swords. Ooh. Followed by this is an ending or a happiness. This is a decision you got to make. I got a 3 of swords and a 3 of pentacles on the side of what do you want? What do you want? Are you pregnant, honey? Are you currently pregnant? Let's get the fat lady out of the issue here. You're not pregnant. Okay. And why do you feel torn between having the relationship and not having the relationship? What do you think is going on here? This fire spirit, the Aeon, is all about telling the universe what you really, really want. Because right now, what you're telling the universe is really on both sides. You got, is there a drinking issue in the house?
Listen, while you're at
And I said, by drinking, could be any kind of anything. Oh, it's the ex you're trying to let go of. Then let go of the ex.
They haven't come.
Are you the one holding on to the ex, or is the ex holding on to you? And are there children involved that you can't let go of the ex? There's no drinking in your house that you're aware of. Okay, so you've got the abusive ex. The abusive ex is now an ex, and you're with somebody else. Is that correct? Good morning, Peabody. How are you?
Okay, man.
Anytime you receive a package, just call me. I'll come again. I'll let you know.
Yeah. No, we'll accept it because they may never. And we've had stuff they tried to deliver.
He's gone. You're on your own with the children. I see. All right. So there's no pentacles here. Something tells me that you're not about to get child support out of this guy. Aw, thank you for joining.
We're nothing in the big world.
Join the team, you guys. You join the team.
Everything, come on.
TikTok will let you know when we're here. Challenge is staying out of your head, going with the flow, sweetheart. I don't think that this X is going to be much help for you ever, anyway. And as much as you would like to have the gift of the emotion of the father for the kids, I don't see them coming up and bringing this in for you. Right? You already know that he won't, right? So your job is to create the space so that the kids know that you are their safe security and their power, right? Simple alignment. Put him in his place, put him in the closet, lock him away. Have a nice day. You're done, right? But you got to spiritually, you've got to do it in alignment at a spiritual level. Cut the ties that bind. If you need to do some sort of ritual in order to make it. You got a court date next week. 6 go with the flow. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. There's a possibility you could come out of that. Right now, you've got a misconception that this is going to be, you don't believe that it's going to be easy for you to get the support that you need. So what I need you to do is that in spite of getting the support that you will need for the kids, I need you to get into alignment, stay focused on the idea that you probably won't, and run with that. And if you get it, bonus. And if you don't, well, you were expecting it anyway and you were prepared for it. What you also need to do is prepare the kids for the idea that they are responsible for their own spirit, regardless of who or what their father is. And add to that the weirdness that denigrating him in any way denigrates them. Do you get it? All-time high in 30 days. Wow. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate the gifts, you guys. Apparently we've hit an all-time high over 30 days. All right, you hang in there, Teresa. And good luck with you, sweetie. You've been channeling your own oracles. Oh, fantastic, Muse. That's brilliant. Oh, thank you for the ice cream cone, Kate. Loving that. For those who are unaware, we've been we're raising funds for the Zone Plus Zen. We should have the reading library open sometime, hopefully by the end of January. 300 messages. Are you counting them, Muse? Oh my God. That's crazy. Downloading, sweetheart. All right. Teresa needs to get in alignment. Bring the kids with. Hey. Oh, yeah. Bridget, I got a call of the, you have to do something. This judgment's going to come out in your favor in a way that you're going to get a claim, but it's not going to be what you were originally expecting. Does that make sense? Is that possible? All right. I'm going to take a couple of names. Downloads have been coming in hot and heavy. Feel your way through them, Muse, because they're there for a reason, right? You got to pick them up. So let's see. Indy, Harper. Who else we got wanting a reading here? I'm going to take a couple of names. Pops, London. How you doing, Poppy? Who else we got in there? Yeah, CC. Yeah, I could do a reading. 2 more names, you guys. Kate Legacy. 1 more name. 1 more. 1 more. I'm moving on. Do. Alrighty. And Laura. Who's the first video that popped out? Oh, well, good morning to you, Gordo. Laura Refit. That's a cool name. That's the first time I've heard that name. Is it pronounced Refit or Refit? Laura Refit. I bet you get that a lot, honey. Here we go. Thank you for the roses, you guys. Gifts go to Zone Plus Zen, which is our reading library Zen project. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate the gifts, you guys. Ooh, a lipstick. Love painting. Oh, that's so sweet. I like that. That's really cool. I said it right the second time. Refit. What a cool name. I've never heard that name before. All right, you guys. There we go. Hey, Fancy. Good morning. I am well, darling. How you doing? All right, Indy Harper. I'm about to read for you. I just got to dump her out my deck. 9 of Cups. What are you wishing for? What is your wish, my darling? 9 of Cups. Talk about a wish card. Woohoo! Ooh, I love you too, Muse. Thank you so much. All right. Bigfoot. That's what your ex-husband said. That's cool. All right, Indy Harper, where are you, darling? Are you there? Indy Harper, thank you for the roses, Benita. Indy Harper, where are you? Clarity, love, money. All righty. Well, oh, you got to stop worrying, wishing, hoping, and all that. Okay. So, oh, we're going to teach you how to. You don't know how to get in alignment, do you? Mary Bish, will you get married to your current boyfriend? You will if you say yes. Okay. Did he ask you? Nope. Nope. You don't know how to get into alignment. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I want you to get Indy Harper. I want you to do this extra. Oh, thank you. I want you to get into total relaxation. And I want you to focus yourself on this moment. This moment in time is your best moment in time. And I want you to feel the momentary energy. Can you feel your heart? Can you feel a warm space round about here in your belly? Mm-hmm. Yes, tapping is clapping. Helps ground you into the present moment. Oh, I like that. That's all right. So, Indy Harper, if you can feel that, then you are in alignment. And once you're in alignment, you can take that energy and you can pull it out of yourself and fill every cell in your body with your energy. And ask it for positive energy. Make it be positive energy and bring it out. Can you do that? Can you feel your cells on fire? You had interviews. You want to know if the job is yours. There's a control issue at play, Regina. Should you stay away from? You can. Indy Harper, all you got to do, this is it. All you've got to do is pull this energy. You are in alignment. And now tell the universe what it is that you want. And feel your way through what it is. Does this make sense to you? Yep. Control issue. Yeah. As soon as you choose the way you want to go and get going, it will cease to be an issue, Regina. Does this make sense to you, Indy Harper? Can you feel the way that this is going to work for you? The whole point of it is you don't really know what I want. Your heart hurts. Your heart hurts because your body, your meat suit wants something that your spirit knows is not good for you. What is it? Why is your heart hurt? What does your heart want that you cannot have? You are the one choosing to think you're the one in control. Man, look at a magician and a high priestess, right? You think you've got this. Is this because you broke up with somebody or you're in a space without somebody? You want answers, right? Okay. Except you know that you two were supposed to be together, but why? Are you guys actually? He broke up with you, right? And do you know why he broke up with you? Did he tell you why he was breaking up with you? Because this is a choice. This is a choice right here. Did you see this? Do you know what the choice is that you have to make based on what he told you? I don't like the looks of this. Why did he break up? He was mad over politics. Oh, he was mad because your politics are different from his. Yeah, this is choice, right? He's told you that he needs this, and you've told him that I can't go there. And whatever it is, whatever this little argument over politics is a choice that you guys have decided to put between you. You guys seem to be perfect together. Why is politics an issue for you? Right? What difference does it make who is, I'm not sure where you are, who's president or who's prime minister, who's in charge, because it has no bearing over your individual relationship unless you choose to make it. He put the choice. He told you either you side with my politics or we're done. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me? Exactly. And you've decided that you're not going to change your politics for him. What aren't you saying? I'm into your shadow cards here at this point, right? You make your bed, you lie in it, is what the Empress is saying here. But then she's followed by the moon. So what aren't you seeing? What are you not seeing? That you were the one making the actual choice and that you can work. Here's the other work card, right? I got the Eight of Pentacles up front. You need to do the work to convince him that whatever this political choice isn't as important as who decided that the politics were the key here, right? I mean, because if this is coming down to, right, a lot of people, you love your people more than politics. It doesn't make that sense to have that come between you. Is this a vaccination? He's telling you to get vaccinated and you're saying no, or you're saying get vaccinated and he's saying no. Is that what this is? Because you can fix this in 2 seconds. It's not over vaccinations. It's over a political idea. It's just the election. Okay. So I don't want to take sides here. One of you does not what is this a Trump thing or a Polyev thing? Because I'm pretty sure we're in North America. Who is this? Is this Trump or Polyev? Dun, 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 dun. He's happy now. Oh, because Trump won. But you're miserable because Trump won. And you don't like that he's happy that Trump won. Is that what you're looking at? So this is your choice. This is not his. You've decided that whatever he thinks as far as politics go, you do your care. I have no idea what that means, honey. What is care? And why does who he cares? You don't care who won. Then why does he care? Why does he care so much? Does he need you to be, oh, I don't like where these cards are going. Dude, you need boundaries. If who is president is more important than your relationship to him. Yeah, right? Do you get this? You guys who are perfect, he's a magician. So, and you're a high priestess. So under normal circumstances, oh, there you go. Okay, so there's a separation here. Now he's happy and you are unhappy that Trump won, because I don't know anybody who doesn't like Trump who isn't happy that he won. You're the high priestess here. You get to create the situation. You can create boundaries for yourself that say, I don't care that you're a Trumper, and not worry about where he's going to go with this. But I have a feeling it's all over, short of you going back and making a change. And here's another choice. You could choose what you want, choose what you've got. He won, but it's not the only thing in life. Have you gone back and told him this? Because if you can park your brain at the door as far as the politics goes, turn off the news. If he turns on the news, leave the room, go do something else, right? Have you told him that you really don't care? He drew a line in the sand, but you took the line. Anyone who cares about women's right to health care. Oh, that's fun. Live will end. What? Live will end in 5 minutes? Why? What the hell was that? I don't know. Because you told him before, right? So he's decided, he's the one making his bed, right? He's the one who's decided that he's not involved. He's the one that's, right? You're just curious if he's going to be with you. CC, you are right after Pops London on my list if you'd like to be patient. He's the one because you weren't voting like him. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Because frankly, I don't think I could personally be partners with somebody who's okay with Trump under any circumstances. That doesn't make any freaking sense to me. But then I'm a retired financial advisor, and I am all about democracy and money. So, but we're not talking about democracy, nor are we talking about money. We're talking about you and your love and a relationship that until Trump came along seemed to be perfect for you both. Is that correct, Andy Harper? Give me another yes if I've nailed that. Did you two really? Was this the first time you guys? It's crazy. It's the first time you guys came into. So I want you to ask yourself, who drew the line in the sand, you or him? Did you say to him, if you're voting Trump, I can't handle this? Or did he say, if you're not voting Trump, I can't handle this? Which way did he go? Right? And if it's him going, right, who drew the line in the sand? Who said you got to vote this way or else? Right? And if that's the line in the sand and you don't care, then he's the one with the line in the sand and you should care, because this is a 10 of swords, right? And he still is sticking with that. So take this to heart, honey. But this is a gift to you. Do you have kids with this man? Do you have kids with this guy? I'm expecting a no. Good. Thank God. All right. You get to create your own future, right? He drew this line in the sand. This is obviously, who is president is more important than you being his perfect love. And I'll tell you what, in spite of everything else being perfectly compatible until that moment, the difficulty lies in the fact that he is not in alignment with himself. If something over which he has no control is more important than something over which he does have control. Do you see that? And that's his disconnect. And if that's where he's going to be, if that's where he's going to be he's going to be there for the rest of his life. That's an ending, right? And yeah, as Grace just pointed out, this is a blessing. So it's time to move on. Time to cut the ties that bind. Time to move forward as a single woman with the good sense that God gave you to vote for democracy and righteousness the way that it should be happening. Does this make sense? It hurts. Honey, you weren't the one that got rejected. And I'll go out on a limb to say that he's the one who's rejected the alignment and power and connection to self. If he thinks that his life is going to change for the better by not being with you because he chose Trump, how can you sit there as a woman and allow your heart to choose that as rejection as opposed to being the man gifting you your personal power? Do you feel the difference of how your mindset of how you look at this situation changes the second that you realize that he is not in alignment enough to be the magician that you want him to be, and that, you know, his spirit wants him to be as well, right? So sorry. Endings are always good things, right? Here's the beautiful point, right? Here you are, Harper won, right? Trump won, Harper, and you have no choice over the fact that I'm willing to bet. I am going to go way out on a limb here, and I am willing to bet that the fact that you are not currently with him is probably a step in the right direction for your own sanity, because he can't tell the difference between himself and his government. Does this make sense to you? He is so lost in this world that the government has become the be all and end all to him, and he is going to throw away what was otherwise a perfect relationship. This is a gift to you. You have the option. You can carry with you the idea that, you know, maybe there's a hope, maybe there's a future, but this is several months. You've lost the election, and he still has not decided that this is going to turn around, because it can't turn around. He's lost in whatever it is that Trump is offering. And I don't know what it is. And until you figure out what it is, why would you want a partner who wants to be married to Trump rather than you? Does this make sense? So, you got to cut the ties that bind and walk forward, honey, because this is your control. This is your choice. And you are a high priestess. You get to make your best life. Yeah, you could have made your best life married to an ever-Trumper. But frankly, if it's Trump or you, let him go marry Trump, and you find the magician out there that is in looking for the high priestess to be their partner, right? Because they're certainly out there, because one came into you. Therefore, there is a magician waiting to be partners with you. You got to cut that tie, that bind, make it over, make it done with, and go find that new magician. Does that make sense to you, honey? Pops, where are you? Poppy, are you still here? We're going to move on to you next. Hi, Gabrielle. I've got 4 names on the list, short of a couple of subscribers coming in. I'm going to open up the list again in a few minutes. All right, Pops, let's see what we can learn for you here. Poppy got a 3 of Wands at the gate. I love this. This is about taking all of your energies, all of your passions, melding them together and making them work for you. The Emperor's, this is you're the boss here. You're the one in charge. You get to decide what you want to do. Oh, and it's followed by a 10 of Wands, right? So there's a choice here that you need to make between chaos and calm and thing. And this is a challenge that is a new beginning. Do you know what the decision is that you need to make? Watch this. You're not the one that just broke up with Indy Harper for Trump, are you? Like, this doesn't strike me as a line in the sand so much as a miscommunication of self, that something really blessing to you is over, is done with. You are well on your way to healing and writing your own pathway here, Poppy. And you are the catalyst. You are the one. You got to get rid of the thugs. Who are the thugs? Who are the negative communications that are trying to be brought with you? Who do you need to tell to take a hike? You're manifesting money to buy a house. Okay. Well, this seems to be working. Have you got a written, oh, this is fun. Have you got a written budget plan? Have you got a written financial plan, Poppy? Have you got a written financial plan to create the money to buy the house? Is the key question. Manifesting requires effort and energy. You're living in with a toxic brother-in-law. You got to get out of there. So if you hope that's the toxic brother-in-law got him, you need to go with the flow until such time as you can get gone. And you're just biding your time. All right. So you're in a situation where you're living in your mother-in-law's house with the toxic brother-in-law, and you can't afford to buy your own house. Can you afford to rent, Poppy? Make the decision, put more effort into it. I got a feeling that brother-in-law is drinking, drugging. What's brother-in-law doing that makes him so toxic? Right? You need to put boundaries around it. If you can't change your situation, you have to change the way you feel about it. You know it. It is just a matter of time until you're out of there. Does this make sense to you? You need a financial plan that's going to come to fruition. How are you going to pay for a house? If you haven't got the money for a house, go rent something. Get out of there, right? And if you can't get out of there, you can't change your situation, change how you're feeling about it, because you and I both know that his toxicity is relatively easy to avoid if every time he enters the room, you leave it. How small is this house? you gonna do this, darling? Ice Queen. You're gonna manifest a nuclear holocaust. Yeah, good luck. Sorry, blinked out for a second there. You have a huge house, right? So you got all kinds of, dude, control your space. He walks into a room, you walk out. You don't have to have meals with them. You know, how long has this been going on like this? I dropped a card. How long has this been going on, Pops? I know the tricky part is getting out of there to get into your own space, but how long has this been going on? Because he's not going to change, right? He moved here in, so he came into your situation, and is he drinking and drugging? Why does he come up as a Knight of Cups? That's why depression is a lovely thing. All right, so are you capable? You need a reading to know when P. Diddy is going to get you. Oh, Wade, grow up. Jesus. Poppy, you need to decide that your happiness, your joy is not reliant on who is in your space. Take the power that you have. And Wade, I love you. You're a sweetheart. Now fuck off. I don't need this crap. Oh, did I just swear? Sorry, TikTok. I'm sweary. This makes sense to you. Oh, thanks, Kate. Actually, I think Ninja Mama was there. She's probably gone back to studying, which is the right thing for her to do. I don't seem to have. Oh, I do. Holly, is that you watching on the YouTubes over there? This makes sense to you, Pops. This is all about, oh, yeah, here. Your physical power comes the second you get rid of any power you've given him, right? Get into alignment, darling. That's all you need. And don't let him live in your head rent-free. Bad enough he's living in your mother-in-law's house rent-free, right? But do yourself a favor and write a plan. This is how I'm getting out of here. And get out of there. Go get your own space, right? And if you can't get your own space, make a plan that includes a roommate, right? What you put out there is what you're going to get back. All right. Let's see. CC, are you still here? Write a business plan and get out of there. CC, darling, let's do this quickly. Then I got Kate Legacy and Laura Reffett. And then I will open the list again. Magician, CC, followed. Oh, got a relationship. Oh, this isn't. Oh, look at that. Relationship. You are. Ooh. Is he drinking? CC, he, they, he, she, they, them. Wow. These are crazy cards. Almost, there's 78 of them. So when they all come up, I used to question, am I getting somebody else's cards instead of your cards? These are your cards. Are you in a relationship that is ending right now? What relationship is ending for you? CC, what are we looking at? Is this your parents breaking up? Or is this you and somebody else? What are we looking at here? Thank you for the follow, James. Thank you for the gifts. We appreciate that. CC, darling. What relationship is just ending for you? Who is this? And this. You just got to stop worrying about somebody else. This is somebody else. What is ending? It was a year ago he left. Yeah. Is he drinking? I don't got him coming. I don't have him coming back. He is more interested in what is in his cup than he is in you. I don't know if it's another person in his cup or if it's alcohol and drugs. My gift to you, darling, is to get into alignment and decide which way you're going, because worry, look at this. I got a King of Wands. This is you being all about you being your best self and moving forward. And if you can do that, then there's a King of Wands looking for you, darling. Does this make sense? Wow. He drinks. No, dude, he doesn't. You're kidding yourself. He doesn't just drink occasionally. He drinks often. He drinks more than you know he drinks. And he is way more interested in, if it's just the drinking, he's way more interested in the drinking than he is in you. If it's not the drinking, he's whatever's in that cup, he's way more interested than he is in you. And this, I don't care how perfect you thought this was, Luke, how perfect you thought this was, this is over. This is done. You can't get deader than dead. This is done. Move on. It's been a year. Pick your bootstraps up and let's get going, dude. The list is going to open up in a couple of minutes, you guys. So hang in there. Lorianne, can you just pull a card and see? Yes, I can pull a card and see. Whether you will get on my list or not will depend on your patience, darling. All right, you guys, don't spam the chat with your questions. I'm reading from a list here. Cece, get over it. You have a life to live. I want you living it. All right. Good morning, all y'all. Good morning, Rachel. All right. Kate, Legacy, you still hanging out waiting? Oh, man. Yes, you are. Look at that. All right. Let's see what we can do for you this morning. Good morning, Herbie. Good morning, all y'all coming in this morning. Kate, Legacy. Is that your real name, Legacy? That's a cool last name. Six of Pentacles. No, sorry. Six of Cups out the gate. Followed by King of Pentacles. Followed by the Sun. Does he know? Who's this? Who is this? Who's this lovely fella? Looks like a captain of industry. Fella owns his own business. Is this somebody you want to be? Is this somebody you're in a relationship? I love your last name. That is so cool. This just, you put into, he makes a lot of money. He sure does. I want you to put everything you've got into this relationship, and everything you put in there is everything that's going to come out. Watch this. Captains of industry, people like this are stupid focused on making sure that those things happen. And they have a bad habit of neglecting their emotional stuff because their emotional stuff is tied up in their business. Do you get that? Are you happy being second fiddle to his business? And can you be happy being second fiddle to his business? And that's what you need to deal with. If you cannot be happy playing second fiddle to what he does, then you need to rethink your situation, because he's not going to change. He's a captain of industry. He is a King of Pentacles. And if he's going to change, he'll change because he wants to, but it's going to happen very, very slowly, right? So the I keep wanting to do a Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups here comes out and plays for you. Has he asked you to marry him? Has he asked you to marry him, Kate? He's been changing very slow. He is, okay. Well, it's in the future here. As soon as he knows it, when he knows something, when he wants something, he's on something, he's like a dog on a bone, right? You want a ring. Dude, he's working on it. Look at this. So this is interesting, right? He needs to find a way, emotional choice, and then he's coming. Why don't you do it differently? Try doing it differently. You've talked about it. He's in the relationship with you. He is working on, slow as he is, working with you to be together to make this happen. Aside from you wanting to move forward with this ring on your finger, anything else that is going wrong in the relationship? I mean, aside from Mr. Man being a workaholic. Anything other than the ring causing you stress that you need to think about? Yes or no? Well, it should be absolutely nothing but the ring. You want to walk away. Lara, this is not your husband's go around. This is yours. All right. Kate, there are some issues. All right. So take the ring and set it aside for the moment and focus on those issues, right? The 10 of Swords is coming out here. It's an air card. So it's you need to put an end to the issues that are capable of being ended and do like this is part of a dance. How long have you two been dancing together, darling? Right? You're already comfortable with the dance. You know what he's like. He's slow to change, right? Dun, 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 dun. You got to wrap your head around these issues and how. And you've got and you've got a house together, right? So, and darling, why don't you go buy a ring and put it on his finger? How would you? What do you think he'd say to that, Kate? If you went and bought him a ring and said, let's get married, well, how do you think he'd respond to that? Women never think of that. We're not trained that that's an okay thing to do. He would be surprised, but what do you think he would say? Right? He's working his ass off. He'd love to make, look at these cards. Look. He doesn't know how to be an emotional being because he's a rock. Do you get it? Go blow his mind. Right? And make him know. Make Lola, Harvey, you guys, Laura and Laura Ann, could you guys hold off the questions until you get onto my reading list so I can see Kate's answers here? Right? He's trying. You know he's trying. I know he's trying. The cards say he's trying. No worries. No worries. Apologies not necessary. Just to let you know I need to be able to see what Kate's got to say here. Right? Yeah, he has a hard time understanding. Don't define how I view him. Oh, well, see, maybe that's what you need to communicate to him. And communicate it in such a way is that he's a rock and you, what are you coming across as? Show me. What does Kate look like in the cards? Ooh, Kate doesn't know. So, Kate, what is going on is you are trying, why do you mask? Why are you trying to be something you think he needs you to be? Do you get this energy? You have oh, PTD softly bad. Okay. Right. So this is the tower, right? And do you not feel that he is supportive of you dealing with your pain? Dude, you can't mask. Masking is trying to hide from the universe what is really going on. You can take the pain. You can put the pain in a box and not feel the pain, but that takes practice. You cannot mask it. That just shoves it down and makes you ill. Do you see? And he probably sees that because he's a rock and he has no emotions. So emotion for him is not a thing. Right? He doesn't understand why you're in pain because he doesn't understand emotion. Do you get that? He gives physical comfort. He gives physical support. He gives everything he does is physical, not emotional. Do you get this? So you need to change. This tower is coming out here because one, you're masking your pain. You got to stop that. You need to have him understand that your pain is your pain. And if you feel it, you feel it. That's cool. Right. And how you choose to feel about how he doesn't feel about your emotions is key. So you need to go, he cares about you, he loves you, but he doesn't understand emotionally, certainly doesn't understand emotional pain because he doesn't feel his emotions. Do you get this? And so if you can come to grips with the fact that you don't need him to understand or support, and you can release and be your emotion. You got to work out the pain. You got to transform the pain in order to eliminate it. But what is causing the pain is what you need to go back and figure out. You can work with as many doctors till you're blue in the face, but until you become the one in control, the one that recognizes that you have the BPD, what was the other? Was it obsessive? Whatever your diagnoses are, these are just your stories, right? I want you to stop trying, Kate, and I want you to relax and allow it to be something beautiful. Can you feel the difference of energy that I'm throwing at you here? You just be patient, Dee. I'm going to open up when I finish reading for Laura Ruffett in a moment, and then I'll take 5 names. So we'll see where that goes. All right, Kate, your best move forward is getting emotionally into alignment with yourself and allowing yourself to feel out your emotions. If you feel that he is getting frustrated or upset or annoyed or anything like that because you're feeling emotion, go somewhat, tell him I'm going to the gym, work out your emotions. You've got to work, you've got to take whatever emotions are being brought to you within the insanity of BPD and find a way to allow yourself not to be locked out of alignment about them. There you go. Walking in the woods. You live in the woods. Well, time to start paying attention to those walks in the woods. Go get in the woods. Go transform those anxieties and then those pains and get your pointy little head brain working with you, not against you. Does this make sense to you, Kate? You have kids too. Well, then all the more reason for you need to be in alignment with yourself, because if you are not your best self, then you're not any good to anybody. And he can only pick up the physical support that you need. Give yourself, get into alignment. Your emotional power comes from within, and your BPD is manifesting as strongly as it manifests because you are trying to be or wanting to be something that you are not or have not. Do you get that? And this is how you run. Good luck to you. Alignment is your best friend, my darling. Right? Get out into the woods and walk those woods. Own those woods. Use those woods. All right? You're going to be fine. All right. And if you need a doctor, if you heard, if you were here at the top of the hour, you heard me read for Treva, and Treva's doing so well. If you need doctors to support you and help you, use them. That's what they're there for. They are there to deal with the ailments of the meat suit. You are here to deal with the ailments of the spirit, and you've got to align your head and your heart so that they work together and not against you. And having BPD is tricky as all get out. I agree. But you get to decide how much control the BPD is going to have over you. Okay? Laura Ruffett, where are you? Come on. Laura, are you there? Calling twice. Laura Ruffett, did you stick around for your reading, honey? And have I got anybody? I got nobody on there. No, Laura didn't stick around. Laura ditched. Alrighty. I am going to. All right. I'm going to put 5 names. What time? We're only 10:30. So, ooh, got early today. I'm going to put 5 names on my list. So the first 5 I'm going to put on the list. I'm going to type the word card into the chat. You want to be on the list? Type the word card into the chat. We'll get you on the list. Dun, 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 dun. Make my life simple. Rachel. Leanne. Da-da-da. Cat. D. And Jenny. There we go. All right. List is now closed again. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Hang on, you guys. If you want to jump the list, you can always subscribe. Subscribers always get bumped to the top of the list. Hi, Accidental Artist. Good morning. All right. Rachel. Rachel got a magician out the gate. Magician looks like the magician's going to be The card of the day. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Magician, devil, and the universe. So the devil is a control card. No, Lola Z, look at you bumping up to the top of the list. Welcome. All right, those of you wanna, you get to subscribe for 1 month or recurring. Either way, you get access for me as long as you're subscribers. So welcome to the list. All right, Rachel, dude, this is a control issue. He is all that in a bag of chips. He knows what he wants. He knows where he's going. He holds all the cards. This is a card issue. This is seriously a control issue. It's a matter of who holds the cards. And if you choose to let him hold all the cards, then he's going to hold all the cards, right? This is a choice. He is like he is. He's not going to change. He knows who he is. He knows where he's going. He knows what he wants. And you either come with him or you don't. He's going there anyway. Does this make sense? This is not a guy who's going to change. Unlike a King of Pentacles who changes, this guy changes with the wind and what is in the moment, right? This is the guy who makes dinner because he's hungry. This is the guy who creates what he wants to create because he can create it. Does this make sense? So you're either along for the ride or you're not. This is how magicians are. And this is you. And this is you either moving forward on your own or moving forward knowing that you are fine with the magician being a magician. Does this make sense to you? No, you haven't lost me, Lola. You can't lose me now. You've got me attached. Does this make sense for you, Rachel? This is a decision you get to make. Because this could go either way, right? As soon as you decide that him being in control is fine, this is about picking your battles and choosing when you are going to stand up to the magician. He doesn't want kids anymore, and you do. No. Is it a deal breaker? The question for you, my honey, is if not having kids is a deal breaker, then you're the one. This is a misconception. He's not going to change his mind. He's already sat here. So short of you accidentally ending up pregnant, he is not going to change his mind. So you need to get into alignment with that, because if you're thinking that if you intentionally got pregnant, he would be on board for the child, don't play that, right? If you get accidentally pregnant, that's one thing. But are you currently pregnant?
No, they can just come to that address.
Are you currently pregnant? Because this is the type of guy who would turn around. No, good. I would be on the pill if I were you. How old are you, honey? And how many kids do you currently have? You lost the baby. And he's happy and you were thinking that having that accidental, and that's why the accidental baby's coming up here. You were thinking that accidental baby was going to make you all happy, except he doesn't want a baby. Do you actually have kids between the two of you that you are raising, taking care of? So maybe somebody else's kids, and you guys are a late life relationship. You're 37, 2-step kids. You have none of your own. Oh, darling. All right. Catalyst, and you want the family. And look at how old you are. Dude, you need to, I'm going to tell you to get a dog here. I'm going to tell you to get a dog. You need to either get him on board for the fact that you want to have your own babies and that stepkids are not cutting it for you and that women are born to have their own babies, right? You're the catalyst. You have 2 dogs and 2 cats. There you go. Tell him you're going to get a new dog every month until he decides to get on board, that you really want this baby, that you want his baby, that you want this wonderful man who is the father of his 2 own children to be the father of your child, and the stepkids don't cut it, right? Get him on board. Get him to understand how important this is to you as a woman and as a person and a part of your thing. And if it's that important to you, then the two of you will bring it together and create the happiness that you want together as a family, right? Don't do it accidentally, because you already know by an accidental pregnancy that he was happier that it's gone, which distresses you. But look at this. If you can get him on board to realize how important this really, really is to you, and get him to, it's not like he's going to be raising the kids. He's working, you communicate how important this is to you, and he still doesn't get on board, then you're the one that holds the control. But again, it's all about doing the work and deciding to do the work to convince him that you really want to have a baby with him. Does that make sense? Tell him, dude, this isn't about you. This is about me. And this is so important. And then, get inside yourself. Get into alignment. If that baby is so important, is the baby more important than being with him? Right? Get a new dog every month just to prove him. Go, look, by the time you've got a pack of dogs, then you won't have time to be thinking about having a baby with him. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But yeah, get him on board, or choose your battles, right? And if this is a battle, then stand up for it, all right? Because magicians are crazy. I know, I married one. Leanne, are you here, darling? Good luck to you, Rachel. Leanne, waiting for you. Calling once. There we are. Hey, you darling. How are you? Here we go. Oh, 3 of Wands, followed by 10 of Wands. Communication required. Is this a boss? You're telling your boss that you need, what are you not seeing? What happened at work? What happened at work? Somebody, are you currently working, or is this your husband or your father? Who are we looking at here? You've got a situation where everything has come together and it feels like it's falling apart, but something new is going to happen in reference to this man. Who is this? Who is this yang energy? You are currently working. How you doing with your boss? Is he working you to your fingers to the quick, and you want more responsibility, less responsibility, or more money? And he is so set in his ways, he is not realizing that is this your love life? This doesn't look like your love life. Your boss is good. Boss not taking advantage of you. What do you need to put together? What do you need to communicate? This is your love life, but you don't currently have anybody in your life. Is that correct, Leanne? Your boss is not an issue. I get you that the boss is not an issue. I'm telling you that, are you working so hard that you don't have room in your life for a life partner? Or is this guy being overly powerful in your existence? What are you not seeing? I'm not seeing that your worry is creating this. What are you worried about? Are you worried that you won't ever get married? What is the worry here? What do you need to communicate to the... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. But your boss is fine with it. You're worrying about nothing. What you're not seeing, this jealous person. You might need a restraining order here, sweetheart. Thank you for joining the team. This could be a restraining order. Your boss is fine with it. This is cool. Your boss is probably, there's a decision you need to make here about communication. And you need to write, but this is about personal boundaries, about you deciding who you are, where you are, what you're doing, where you're going, and cleaning out the cobwebs and getting rid of the crap. And if this guy is the crap, what you're not seeing is that, one, there's no use crying over spilled milk, but if it will make you feel better and more in control, get a restraining order. Does that make sense? Make this jealous person go away. Make sure you're not sending. You can't get a restraining order. Why not? Why did they tell you can't have a restraining order? Right? A restraining order, you can do this internally and base it on your own personal power and manifest a spiritual restraining order. But you need to tell the universe, why am I getting what you're not seeing is coming up here? What mixed signals do you happen to be sending is the question. Lola, you're next on my reading list, darling. By virtue of joining the Toth membership, you are next on my list. And then I have Kat, D, and Jenny waiting for a free reading. Oh, love to you, Lola. Does this make sense, Leanne? If you can't get a physical, you're not in contact. You left the situation. Okay, so how, if you're not in contact and you've left the situation, then how is his energy still influencing your current situation is the question. You're not sitting here hoping to get back with them. I've got them hoping that you will. You need to make more efforts in making sure that he doesn't come. He's contacted your boss. That is contact. Oh, see, yeah, but he's contacted your boss. Right? This is, you need to put out there what you need put out there. Oh, she did the contact, not him. But you've broken contact. Oh, then you get a restraining order against her, right? You're the one in control here. You are the boss, right? And you are the one driving how do you put an end to this? Why is he's here because she came into your boss because you were with her partner and she didn't like it and she wants it to end. And your boss kind of went, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm cool. I'm fine. If she contacts your boss again, get a restraining order against her. Tell her you're over. You're done. This isn't happening. Write her a letter and write her a cease and desist letter. Use ChatGPT to tell ChatGPT all your details and say, write me a legal restraining order and don't mark it without prejudice because then you can't use it in a court of law. But CC it to your lawyer. That makes sense? All right. Good luck to you. But if you can't get a physical restraining order, make it a spiritual restraining order. We're over. We're done. Go away. I would write the cease and desist for her for sure, especially if she's contacted your boss. She's not allowed to do that. All righty. Lola Z. Lola. L-O-L-A. Lola. L-O-L-A. Lola. Good luck to you. Let me know how it works out, Leanne. And you don't actually need the lawyer to write the letter. You just need to have a lawyer to send it to. Right? Lola. Do-do. Four of Wands is about healing. Oh, followed by the Emperor, followed by the Hierophant. Is this your boss? No, you're being stalked. You've been evicted. Who's stalking you? Who's talking? This is boundaries, dude. This is the Hierophant here is all about boundaries. Do you know who this person is that's stalking you? Hey, Terry, good morning. Do you know who this person is that's stalking you? Look around, see you walking away. 9 of Wands. It's almost over. Go with the flow. And then a 9 and a 9. What do they want from you? I haven't got a list open right now, Terry, but hang in there and we'll open the list up again. I should have time to open it up again. You think your daughter's father, but you're not sure. Oh my gosh. Girl. All right. So the number of swords here, this screams. All right. And I'll watch for you, Terry. You don't know. Well, this is the problem. And as long as you don't know, how do you know that somebody's stalking you? Aw, thank you, Rin. How do you know that somebody, what causes you to think that there's a stalking going on, darling? Did they contact your boss? Or is it just because you lost your job? Right now, so the crazy part is the energy here is, as long as you think you are being stalked, then you need to clean house. So whoever this is that is stalking you needs to be cleaned out. And as soon as you decide, this looks like a restraining order, even more so than just a cease and desist letter. Messages, and they know all about you. Oh. All right, so you take those, you go to the police, you're the catalyst for fixing this. You tell them who you believe it to be and why you believe it to be your ex, and you put those boundaries in place, right? And frankly, you could always sue them, but your happiness lies in you fixing the situation. This has been a whole year this is going on, but now you've lost your job over it, yeah? Craziness. The Emperor here. I'd be talking. Take the messages. And have you spoken to the police? They closed your case last year. Why did they close the case? All right. So you can't do anything criminally, right? But you can civilly. Cops often are useful for men in continuing bad behavior. So the cops won't help. All right. So what you've got to figure out, first off, what are the ties that bind you to this potential stalker, whoever this is? The cops won't do something about it. Who did you leave that you thought you were going to have the rest of your life with? And they feel like you took their entire everything away from them. Because that strikes me as who your stalker is. And worse, it's like he's a narcissist and he's on drugs. He's a thug. Look at that. Did you tell the cops this when you talked to them? You need to put, now this is the deuce here, your daughter's father, right? So you have no choice. Is he paying child support? He's not paying child support, is he? Here's the problem. When you go to the policeman's, they think you're crazy. Yeah, because you didn't give them the information that would actually fix your situation, right? You didn't want to rat out your now ex. Is that correct? And so there was information you weren't willing to give to the police because you didn't want to be a rat fink. Is that what I'm looking at here? And so they think you're crazy. It's crazy, lady. You crazy, lady. No rent. It figures, right? And have you tried to sue him to pay rent? I don't know where you are, but if you're Ontario, they will seize and garnish his wages. But if he's got no wages and he's living in a freaking tent, you're barking up the wrong tree, right? You've got to choose the way that you want to walk through this and take care of your kids and raise your kids in such a way that what he wants and who he is becomes irrelevant. Are you looking for coffee?
Mm-hmm.
I have a little bit in my thermos.
Thank you.
You could make a pot. You'd make me happy.
I'm gonna take you out for lunch when you're done.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, you promised that already. So yeah, I'm in. Does this make sense to you? And Lola, if you cannot get satisfaction and a support through the legal system, this could be, what do you call it? Child services. You contact them, tell them what's going on, and a different process happens. They told you you stole his phone and the cop said, give it back to him. I see. because they didn't want to do any work with this. So there's somebody out there. You don't know if it's him though, and you have no way of knowing that it's him. So then, do you think you're crazy? Or are you thinking that, what are you getting up in the middle of the night and sending yourself evil text messages, right? Nine of Wands. This is almost over. You don't need to know if it's him. What you do know, you're very sane. Only sane people think only crazy people think they're sane, by the way. I used to say that. So here's the fun part. When was the last time you got a message? When was the last time you got a message from this guy or person, whoever this was? When was the last time? I can't believe how busy my live is today. All 6 of you here. When was the last time you got a message from this stalker, Lola? Because your next move, you have one next move. Film on Facebook for your daughter. Oh. Whoa. Okay, so hold up a second. They opened up a Facebook profile on your daughter's behalf? Did you tell this to the police? How old is your daughter? Geez, I wish you were in Australia. You'd have legal recourse against him. Did you tell the police about the Facebook profile for your daughter? Because the man is going to fix this. The question is, who's the man? And right now I'm thinking it's Zuckerberg, because you're going to write a lawyer's letter to Zuckerberg and tell him to close it. It's somehow connected to your profile, meaning they went into your profile and created this profile for your daughter. Is that what you're suggesting? So they have access to your profile on Facebook, which means that may have, yeah, okay, darling, Ace of Pentacles, Emperor comes up here, heavy duty play. You need to figure out, I need you to sit down. You're going to make a list of all your social accounts and all of your email accounts. And you are going to go into every single one of them. You're going to go create a new, brand new email address that nobody else can get access to. And you're going to transfer ownership of all of your socials to that new email account. And that's going to lock out the door, and that is going to give you the solidity and power. They've all been, absolutely they have. So you've got to rewrite them all. And the only way to rewrite them is to have an account to which he does not have access. Does this make sense to you? You tried this 3 times over. So you missed something in the translation. So how is he getting access to the new email addresses? Nothing is stopping them. All right. So what you need is somebody who knows what they're doing with the internet and emails to help you lock down your accounts. Does that make sense? Do you know anybody? Do you know anybody who knows anything about running websites and email accounts? Because they're your new best friend. Even if you have to pay them by buying them dinner a couple of times a week until they get it all sorted for you, do that. You've got to take control of your email accounts. All right. Who's your email server? You use Gmail? Hotmail? What are you using for your main email account? Can I confirm it's him? Oh, that's going to be tricky. Who is your stalker? It's going to be tricky. Yeah. I got a Page of Wands. Page of Wands. How old's your daughter? So you change your Google account. Easy peasy. You've seen sign-ins from US and Toronto. Okay, so you need to tell your Google account that it has been compromised and turn it. She's 12. Is it possible your daughter is compromising your email accounts? Does she have access to your email accounts? I want you to remove all access by anybody, including your daughter, to these accounts. No way whatsoever. All right. 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Yes, it's a lockdown. It's sure enough, it's just a lockdown. So somehow you're missing. Change your phone number, change your emails, and make sure that your email address is double opt-in so that nobody gets in there. What with you don't give them permission. Does this make sense? Contact Google. How can you do that? There must be somebody out there that does this for a living. I wonder if it's if I Google this, what will it tell me? All of your devices, all of your passwords need to be changed. If you've got access, you're a singer, was off social media and went back on and it started again, right? So they are, okay, so what I want you to do, I want you to go on to ChatGPT and ask it to give you steps to lock down your Google account so that nobody has access to it but you, and follow the step-by-steps. And providers. Okay. Right. So they still have access somehow through, and Google is the only intercedent, right? But you haven't changed emails. Have you got a double opt-in on your Google account? Wow. Wow, Kat. You've changed cell phone. It's not the cell phone provider. It's the email account. Somehow the access to this email account has not been locked down. Right? You got to go to Google account security and lock it down. You've got to sign out from any and all devices that you are signed into. You're missing something, Lola. There is something, and you're still getting these emails. I don't understand. How are they logging in if you've locked it down? He's got a secret device somewhere that you're locked into, or it's your daughter. How does your daughter get? Your daughter has no access to your accounts? Hi, Josh. Good morning. But honestly, that is your first step. And Google has got to be, and you're going to be your daughter. No. Okay. Well, if it's not your daughter and you still think it's your ex, then your job. And if you cannot lock it down, then you have to go to the advanced protection program that Google offers you. And it will use security keys for, well, things get better. Things getting better is a state of mind, Lola, honey. Are you going to move? You're the one that holds all the cards. Dude, you've got to decide what's going on. You've got to decide. It doesn't matter if it's him. You lock down your accounts and it will cease to be him, right? You have to take absolute control of the situation and seriously sit down. If you've got an old device that he's got in his pocket that he's got access to, then he's getting access. You don't need the police anymore. If you want happiness and peace, you're going to make your happiness and peace. This is not something that comes to you just out of the blue because you want it. You have to create it. right? And how do you create happiness and peace? By locking down your accounts, right? You log out of absolutely everything and you lock it. Lola, what are you missing? What are you missing? I did get the moon. I know I got the moon. What are you missing? Yeah, it's on his cell phone. That's a good one. There's somehow, whoever this is getting access to your accounts. And in fixing and changing and you are somehow missing something. You want to fix it completely, shut down all of your accounts and start over again from scratch with 0 accounts. Say, oh, Lola doesn't live here anymore, right? I want you to stop trying. I will, phone ringing over here, sorry. I want you to stop trying and I want you to do, right? Because the doing is how you succeed. You get it? And tell you what, if you still have not successfully managed to lock down all of your accounts by January, come back and see me again, and I will have time to actually volunteer to help you figure it out. Okay? But I'm not going to have time to work on this until after after the holidays, because I have too much of my own stuff going on at the moment. But oh, dude, you are the creator. Do you know how to get into alignment, honey? You've been watching me long enough to get into, dude, you got to get back into doing all of your music. You got to get focused on your music. You are the orchestrator. You are the goddess here. This is the high priestess, right? All right, you hang in there. If you need, I need you to just get into alignment with yourself. Use your music. Write a song about it. Write a song about the crap you've had to go through to get to where you are. And use the song to eliminate the ties that bind to whoever this is. You just discovered me today. Well, I'm glad you discovered me, Lola, because we gonna help you out, whether that be spiritually or physically, will remain to be seen, but you're gonna start there, right? Lock down my Google email and start with that. And if you can't lock everything down, because you've already tried, start everything over. Go into all of your socials that you have and say, I'm closing down all of my socials, and now I'm gonna do something new. All right. And you've got to feel your way through this, right? Break the tie that binds you to this fear that somebody is doing this to you, and make it so that it can't be done to you, right? You go tell everybody on Facebook, I'm changing my Facebook account, make a list of all your friends, and then add your new Facebook, but do it in such a way that it has no access to anything except for you. Does this make sense? All right, where were we? Where were we now? Let me see. My notes are here. Good luck to you. Lola, hang in there, honey. But early January is going to be your timing. Lock down the accounts. And I still, Page of Wands suggests that you need more relationship with your 12-year-old than you think. All right? Communication is your friend. And if you need, I don't know what's going on between you and your daughter, but you might want to take a much closer look at that. Communication training for the two of you so you can work together as mother-daughter would be useful for you as well. All right. Good luck to you. Kat, are you still here? Hi, Jenny. Good morning. You're crazy close. Good. Well, then you need to Oh, you need to emphasize that. Use that powerful energy to move forward. Cat, where are you? Why is... I seem to have... This is crazy. Cat is not here. Calling Cat. Last call for Cat. Where are you? Meow. Hi, Jenny. I see you. All right. Cat's out of the picture. Cat ditched on us. D, are you still here? And then Jenny's up next. D, where are you? There you go. D, darling. How did that come up? Look at that. You... Why are you feeling out of control, Cat? You feel like somebody else is in control of your existence and there's nothing you can do about it. Why don't I get a control card here for you? Look at the jumper. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is about moving forward and leaving behind what no longer serves you. 7 of Cups. Page of Swords and the Hermit. Ooh. You going back to school? What do you want to go back to? You want to go back to school? What is this? 7 of Cups talks about the emotional past and being there. I see you, Cat. Page of Swords is about new ideas, this is like I see you going studying, hibernating, getting into yourself, writing your new pathway here. Have you thought about going back to school, honey? What am I seeing here? I see you, Cat. I will get back to you after I read these for D, all right? No, this is for you, D. Sorry. Cat came up. Cat's whatever the delay was, and Cat got jumped. So these are actually your cards. Unsure of what you want to do. I highly recommend that you contact the school that you would be going to and have a sit down with a advisor. Go talk to a counselor at the school and see what is best suited for you. Does this make sense? I love counselors. Counselors are great. And if it's a woman, bonus power. But this is, I would do it in December, man. That Capricorn is your power here. This is you going back to school, or at least looking into studying which way to go. Do it. Do it. Take control. Make the changes. Put more effort into it. More effort. Make the decision. Do it. Do it. This would be the best thing that ever happened to you. And then it's just a matter of deciding which way to go with it. The counselor will be super helpful for you. Good. That was easy. That was easy. And that, oh, this is beautiful. What ends once you're doing this? What are you putting an end to? That's an interesting question. Because I got a 3 of Swords there. I'm putting this under Cats, and it's D's. Right? There's an ending that needs to happen. And bet on your mental health. Perfect. Yep. So you're likely in a situation where you are capable of getting educational grant and or talk to the counselor. The counselor will tell you what your financial options are as well. And yeah, go back to school. What the hell? This is going to fix your life and get you on a completely different path, my dear. Wow, how cool is that? Let me know what happens after you talk to the counselor. Take what you've got and toss what no longer serves you. That would be that bad on your mental health job, if that makes sense. And this is changing jobs is going to be half the healing, if that makes sense. Alrighty. No talks in the room, eh? How do I only have 5 people watching this? Are you kidding me? TikTok, they're peeved because I gave them 2 weeks in a row without videos or something. Yeah. Good luck to you, D. I would also go see at the same time, go talk to, do you have a family doctor? Hi, Terry. Do you have a family doctor? Sorry, that question was for D, not for Terry. Okay, D, what I want you to do is go to, you have a clinic where you are. What province are you in? There must be a free clinic that you can go see a doctor. Yeah, don't worry about the list. The lists are idiots. Maybe see a, yeah. All right. So when you talk to you're in Nova Scotia. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate because I don't know the medical system down there anywhere near as well as I know it here in Quebec. What I want you to do, D, is when you talk to the school counselor, ask them if they can help you figure out how to go through the medical health system because your current job is killing you. You'd want to be at school and you'd like to actually fix it. Maybe she knows something about the system, or go to the free clinic. Tell them that your health is being detrimented by your job and see if you can get some time off for your mental health. Does that make sense? And that will help. That will give you a starting point from which to jump off, if that makes sense. Cat. I don't know who's blinking, if it's me or Cat, but Cat's up next. And then we got Jenny, and then we're going to open it back up. It's at 11:11, you guys. If you believe in angel numbers, make a wish. Excellent. Here we go, Cat. Ace of Wands. King of Wands. 10 of Swords. Oh, well, that's so this is either an ending or a beginning, and you've got to decide which this is. Cat. King of Wands, you want to take control of ending. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. What do you need to do that is in your favor where somebody else is currently in control? Is this, what am I looking at here? You think, or did you just start dating a King of Wands and he's going to put an end to all the negativity? This is an interesting thing. He's going to take care of you. He's going to free you to be comfortable. Who's this King of Wands? Are you currently looking for work? Cat. You need to decide to put it together. Stop worrying about the work involved. Ew, you're stuck in 5s. Darling Cat, you are stuck in 5s. 5s and 5s for days. Your key is being the best you that you can be and not letting anybody else have the power over you to bring you down. Who are we looking at? You definitely need to. You need to forget about this man, and you can't stop thinking about him, right? You're free to make. What is it? Yeah. Well, look at him. Right? Is this like, because this is like, it's you can have the booty calls, but you can't have them. Is that what we're looking at here? This is what he's offering you. Is he married? Is this why you need to walk away? Because this is not happening. You need to make the decision to put this together because you thinking can't do this. You're just, what are you biding your time over? And then I get the 10 of Wands. It's like it's like, what are you getting from this guy that you can't cut the ties that bind here? He doesn't love himself. And is that important for you? Because if he can't love himself, he can't love you, right? Does that make sense? You have to love you more than you love him in order to move forward. And you're afraid to move forward. You feel the need to help him. Why? His spirit is the one whose job it is to take care of him. It's not your responsibility to take care of his spirit, honey. You need to get into alignment and realize, this comes down to, if you don't know why, you need to get to grips with yourself. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. This is the same kind of energy. If you've got an energy that consumes you, I was going to say brings you down, but if it consumes you and you can't have it and you are focused, then you really need to get into alignment and break those ties that bind. If you can't break them on your own, see a counselor. Good morning, Linda. A social worker would be a great help in helping you figure out how to break those ties that bind, Kat. How am I today? I'm doing well, Linda. I'm actually got a bit of a chill right now, but we're gonna fix that from being a thing. Just about. Do you think seeing a social worker is going to help you break the ties that bind? There's something inside of you that is keeping this tie to him, and you can't let go of it. So you have to do something differently, right? There's an expression, the more you bang your head against the wall and get expecting different results, doesn't happen. It's not happening. So you've got to do things differently. Does that make sense? I'm going to be opening up. I'm going to be reading for Jenny next, you guys, as I finish with Kat here. And then I'll open the list up again. You think you could do that, Kat? He has nothing to offer you. All right. So then why do you want to drag yourself into this? He doesn't want anything to do with you. He doesn't. He's busy. I'm getting a busy signal on this. That is like he's married to his business. He's married to something other than you, and he is not available for you. So how does this become your responsibility, right? Because you're worried that you're going to have to be alone. And you need to get into alignment and know that you are the most important person in your life. And if you stay in this situation, then this will continue and continue and continue, right? If he's an alcoholic or a drug addict and you love him and you want him to be better and you're consumed by trying to make him better and he doesn't get better, then have you given your life for this man? Because he'll drag you right down into the dark depths of those addictions with him. And there is help. You could contact Al-Anon family groups and say, I need help. I'm in love with a man who's in love with his alcohol and drugs, and I don't know how to break the ties that bind. And you know what? What's interesting is that Al-Anon can help you figure out which way is up in spite of the alcohol and drugs. Does that make sense to you, darling? I like the idea of the social worker, but Al-Anon works too. You can go to alanon.org and they'll show you live meetings in your area, but they'll also list online meetings that you could go to, and you could learn about how to be your best self in spite of the alcoholic. And what's interesting is that the Al-Anon program has been known often to be a catalyst for the drunk, the alcoholic in your life to cease being that, because they see you get better and not carrying that brat. No, honey. Oh, that's the tie that binds. All right, let's see. No, you're going to have to go to court. You want your money back? You're going to have to go to court. And you've got to decide how you want to play this. Because you go to court, then whether or not he gets sober or not isn't going to happen. But you have to make a decision. Either you walk away from the money and you move on and become all that you can be, or you implement the legal requirements. You have to decide to do this. I'm not getting anything specific because you haven't made a decision yet. But make that decision and then put all your efforts into it. This is either about you or it's about him. And as long as you decide that him having your money is more important than you, this is where you get to stay stuck. This is one of these eddies of life that you get stuck into because obviously you need the money. How much money are we talking about, Kat? Jenny, are you still here? Doesn't matter how I look at it. He is so drunk in a cups without a court order and money in his pocket. I'm not going to be able to tell you how to get it out of him. But I don't even think legal aspect will get that money. I don't think he has your money. I mean, do you know what I mean? So you've got to get the focus, do the lawsuit so that you've got it, you're protected, renew it every 2 years. If he ever gets sober, you get $2,000. Ouch. Ouch. Right? So you've got to essentially, have you got a legal document saying that you loaned it to him? You know he doesn't have it, Kat. Any money that you gave him went straight into a bottle. Right? Good luck to you, honey. But yeah, start the legal proceedings. I don't think it's going to come to fruition. And if it's costing you anything, don't throw more money after bad. But if it makes you feel better, start the legal proceedings. But I personally would start the proceedings to break any other ties that might bind you to him. All right. Good luck to you, sweetie. Here we go, Jenny. Oh, 6 of Pentacles. 9 up. Ooh, Jenny, look at you. You've been practicing. You've been practicing law of attraction. Jenny, I got your number. You're trying to manifest. Yeah, okay. So now you're trying to manifest. What kind of perfection is this? Physical perfection? Is this family or is this money? What are you trying to manifest? This is working real well. You're seeing miracles happen. You are feeling the harmony of the universe is coming together until you get out of alignment. And then, so this is about money. Okay. Easy peasy. So, are you currently working? Ace of Wands. You got to go after. You might have to move. Have you thought about moving? Have you thought about changing? Oh, and you're starting at. Oh, so what are you most afraid of? Here we go. What are you most afraid of? Feel for the answer. I want you to feel, what are you most afraid is going to happen? You've got a new home. You're starting a business. Everything's working like charms for you. What are you missing? What do you get in your head about? Your ex coming after your money. Oh, okay. But he can't. You are exed. You are divorced. Do you have a physical document? This is over. He's done. He's over. He's done. Stop worrying. You just put your focus on what it is you need to do and move forward. Why do you think he's going to come after your money? Because legally he can't. You're going to you went to court in March, or you're going to court in March. Because nothing you've created since you separated belongs to him unless you live in a chattel state in the United States. I want you to take your focus off of him, because as long as you stay focused on him coming after your money, you're throwing a block in your own pathway, right? Been going to court, finances in March. Right? So your ability, he's paranoid and he's on drugs. Good. Well, here's the good news. You can't fix him, only he can fix him. Right? And he needs help that you cannot provide. And your task, should you choose to do it, is stay focused on what you're doing and where you're going, and leave him in your dust, and cut him loose. Stop thinking about him, stop feeling about him, and get focused on your life and not on him. Right? There you go. So if you're thinking about him, what you need to do is get into alignment. And you're already good with this, right? You're going to get into alignment. What you're going to do is manifest a break in thinking about him. So what I need you to do, and you're probably going to dislike this because it sounds like it's a negative thing. I want you to get into alignment. I need you to see him in his perfection and leave him there. And then move forward and go on. And if you so much as think about him again, make an active effort to get into alignment with yourself, see him in his perfection, leave him there, and then walk away. Does that make sense? This is how you transform negative ideas, negative thoughts over things over which you have no control. Make them have no control over you, because he's fine. He's in perfect shape, right? You don't need him. The reason you're not with him is because he's made bad meat suit choices. But no, at the universal level, he is just as perfect and whole and complete as we are, right? That bring him into his perfection in alignment and leave him there. And there's your practice, right? Every time he comes up in your mind, redo the work. Does that make sense? All right. Where are we next? Jenny is done. Focus, focus. Focus is everything, right? Especially with alignment. Use the alignment to maintain your focus, especially if it means taking your focus off of something you don't want your focus on. Perfection is how you do it. All right. Good luck to you, Jenny. All right. Let's see. All right. We're 11:30. So we are going to do this. Let's see. How many people we got in? We've only got 5 people in the live. All right. Terry, are you still here? Let's see if we can. And who do we have left? Terry, are you still here? Sure, Trust. Go ahead and ask. Ask your question. You guys got a question? Now you can spam the chat. It's 11:30 in 3 minutes. So we're going to go to spam chat. Spam your questions. And we'll see how many I can answer before noon. Sound good? Do. Feel free, you guys. There's only 10 of you in there. Ask your questions. I know I hate it when you guys spam, but what do we want here? Do. Uh-oh. What happened there? Uh-oh. Oh, what happened there? Oh, dang. Oh, dang. What happened? Oh, there we go. Blah. This thing's being a pain. All right. Where we got here? Olivares, well, Juru Gast sent me legal notice to me for declining the job offer. I don't even know what that means, my dear. But devil's in the details. The devil's in the details. Why are you expecting a legal notice? Did you guys have an agreement and then you backed out of? Devil's in the details. Pretty woman. Well, the truth come out about where you live. 3 of Cups says no. What you are not seeing, though, is that your hermitage needs to bring you moving forward into better alignment with yourself so that you can create the boundaries that you need to protect yourself from this ex. I don't know what I'm looking at here. So stop saying focused on the fact that he's going to come back and find you, pretty woman, and stay focused on the idea that you've gotten away. What are we looking at? Marissa would like guidance. I need to know specific questions, you guys. You want 2 cards for your future and your marriage. Only 2. All right. I usually do 3, but 2 is cool. I got the 9 of Swords reverse. So stop being so afraid of where it's going and relax into it and make it happen. Dude, you create your own future. Decide how you want your future to go and make it go. Does that make sense? Do. Where'd we go? Linda LeBlanc. Hey, Allison. How are you? Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Then I declined the job offer because they did not send the updated offer. Yeah, I don't think they could come after you for not, did they realize that you had not accepted the original offer, not the updated offer? Linda, abundance, live the abundance, darling. Marissa Simpson, Crossroads, get into alignment, honey, and tell the world what you want and chase it down. Good luck to you. You don't know what you want to do. What do you feel you are best suited to do? And get into alignment with it. The universe will tell you what you need to do to make the crossroads no longer exist. I would, I would make sure that they know that you turned down the job because had you signed that earlier agreement that you pay them 1 month's salary if you turn down the job? But they changed the offer. So that makes the original job offer. Did you sign that? You feel you're being pulled towards realty. Oh, well, Marissa, get into alignment with it and do it. Sounds to me like that's right up your alley. You need to create boundaries in your existence to go after what it is that is going there. Yeah, I'm not getting legal issues here, Trust Universe. I'm getting you're the catalyst here. You need to go back there and say, hey, the only reason I turned down this job offer is because you changed the job offer and you never sent the updated offer. You sent the old offer and we had already agreed that this would be turned down. So where's the new offer, right? If you had agreed with the new offer, right? Do you know what I mean? Like they can't come out. The judge is going to say, yeah, you had an agreement, but you also put an offer on the table for this guy. And he said, yes. And now you're suddenly in a position where you sent him in writing this offer, which he turned down because he was waiting for the new offer. You can't come after him legally. Does this make sense to you? Know your rights and responsibilities there, Trust Universe, right? Did you, when you turned down the offer? Oh, they can send you a legal notice. Absolutely, they could. You had an agreement that said that if you turned down the job offer, that they could come after you for a month's salary. Are they going to come after you? I don't know. It's not in my cards, but you need to have a conversation with them going, hey, we turned down this offer because you had this offer on the table. Where is this offer? Right? And then you have in writing saying, you made me this offer. So I turned down that offer. Where is this offer? Put this offer in writing so I can accept it. And then your legal grounds are protected. You get that? Lana, will I get a full-time job? Right. So you need that up. So you need to send them a letter saying, hey, where's the updated offer letter? And that covers you. That's cover your bum. That, right? Because you know you were expecting the updated offer, not the old offer. And maybe they sent the old offer by accident. Their mistake, because we turned that down in anticipation of the new. Write a letter, date it. Actually email now. Send them, I guess, email. Tell them that you need the updated offer to accept. Why are you still waiting for it? You had an agreement, right? In principle. And once you put that in writing, then your ass is covered. All right. Jesse's life is a mess. Jesse, get into alignment and choose to clean up your life. Why is your life a mess? Control is everything, you guys. Jesse. You wrote them already. Then your ass is covered, trust. Your ass is covered. Ooh. Jesse, on the other hand. You get somebody trying to... Jesse, yeah. Okay, so this is grounds for, do you want to stay? So, Jesse, you want to stay in this marriage? You have boundaries to put out, and if they are not lived up to, do you have a prenup? You have a prenup that he broke. You know, I certainly, I got two. If you're not talking to a lawyer, you should be. Do you have a prenup or don't you? I'm asking you to pay month. Trust universe. If they send you such a letter, you send it back saying, you can't claim this. You made me an offer, and detail what the upgraded offer was and cover your ass. And then if, you know, why would they send you a letter? They need to send you an upgraded offer. You don't know. You've been together 21 years. He cheated on you. You want to stay together? He's going to cheat on you again? You're 40. I don't care if you're 20 or you're 60. It's irrelevant. Do you want to stay together forever, Jesse, in spite of the fact that you have no trust suddenly between you? Either way, this legal card popping up here says you need to get into alignment with your rights and responsibilities. You are the one with all the power here. You don't want to hurt your kids. This isn't about your kids. This is about your partner, your life partner, stepping out on you with somebody else. Think about this. How would you feel if he decided that he was going to take this little girl that he's jumping her bones, he's going to bring her into your family with your kids and put her into your bed and share your bed with her? Is that what you want your kids to see? Is that what he wants your kids to see? Because that's what he's doing to you. Right? Why are you confused? You should be going, excuse me. The house is mine, correct? And he would have no access to it, right? Do you want this relationship? You want relationship with a man who you can't trust? Because communication is everything, right? Is he, you know, and here you're, oh, but I'm the one. You're the one that's going to hurt the kids? Really? He's the guy stepping out and you're worried that you're going to hurt the kids by going, you know, you chose to step out, stay out. Right? Do you see where I'm going with this? Like, this is about you and him. This has nothing to do with these children. Make sense? You think about, stop it. Jesse, you are here for you, and your spirit is telling you right here, right now, get into alignment with yourself and make your life entirely about you. Because if you aren't the best you can possibly be, then you are no good to anybody else. Do you feel the truth of what I'm saying here to you, darling? Right? I give you permission to behave like you are the most important person in your life, because you are. All right. And don't let anybody, especially a cheating spouse, make you feel anything different. Lana wants a full-time job offer. Actually, that looks pretty positive. You need to, this is devil's in the details. You need to, have you got a cover letter, and are you contacting the companies, Lana, that will have the job that you're looking for to hire you? Devil's in the details. You write the right cover letter and they will see you. And you got to stop worrying about whether or not it's going to happen. That makes sense, Lana. Treat it like a full-time job and hit every company you could possibly imagine who would give you this full-time job offer until you get it. That makes sense? All right. Who else we got here? Anybody else got a question? Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Hello. We got 21 minutes left. Good luck to you, Lana. But yeah, I got you getting a job. You just got to let them know that you're available. All right. Does A want to pursue me? Da, 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 da. Ooh, maybe. Does he know that you want him to pursue you? What are you not seeing? I don't think he's available for you, though, honey. I think he's, I don't think he's available to you. Sarah, I want you to go sit down and have a conversation with A. Tell him that you're interested. Marva, I need a question. Hi, Nancy. How you doing? Hi, Max. Susie Q, what word would you like? How about Knight of Cups? This is either stop drinking and get focused on what you really want in life, or just get really focused on what you really want in life. Get focused. What else can I got you guys? Get into alignment. It's your best friend, you guys. Dum, 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 dum. Thanks for the follow, you guys. Is it gonna? Oh, Marva, that's a heck of a question. How can you help? All right. So, okay. So, oh, look at you. Aren't you the mom? You're the catalyst for helping her. Take your focus off her drinking and hold her in her perfection and practice seeing her in her perfection. Love her in spite of the fact that she keeps dropping balls. Let her drop the balls and know that it's not your responsibility. It's not anything that you said. It's not anything that you did. But that it's her responsibility to beat that and hold her in her perfection. And eventually, she very well may. Good luck to you. Max, what about your health? At a 6 of Cups. So go see a doctor. Here you are walking around worried that, and you haven't seen a doctor because you're worried that what's going to get put together. What comes together? You benefit. He's going to put you on drugs. He's going to make you exercise. He's going to make you change your eating habits. What are you afraid of? So put your fears to bed. Get into alignment. Go see a doctor. Cassie's been under a lot of stress. You have to move. I could be making. Do I take the chance? Ace of, go see a doctor. Max, I'll talk to you about shingles in a second. Ace of Cups. Take the chance. Dude, Ace of Cups says take the chance. You're the only one preventing your forward movement. Max, shingles. Okay, so I got to tell you, I've had perpetual shingles since I'm 18. It's a very rare condition, but supposedly the autistic body likes things like that. If you have not seen a doctor, then you have not been given antivirals, which you should go get right out of the gate. And if you can get the vaccine, I don't know what they'll say about you getting the vaccine, but go see a doctor and they will help you. The only thing that I can tell you about shingles is that if you scratch, it will erupt. And if it erupts, it will scab. Oh, and it's now post-herpetic neuralgia. Lovely. See, scratching creates that. That's why here I am scratching. Ugh. Yeah. It can take a couple of years to go away. The thing with post-herpetic neuralgia is, think about it like this. You've got this funky little virus living inside your spine, and it's decided that you are going to be its host. And so there it lives. And it has decided to come out mostly because you are stressed, get into alignment and eliminate stress. Okay. That's my first. I don't know if you've seen a doctor yet, but get it. If you can get the antivirals, if you can get, medication to prevent the itch. You can get medication to help you deal with the pain. But the first thing you need to do is get into alignment with yourself, relax into the fact that stress is usually what triggers shingles from its dormant stage. Make sense? But definitely go see a doctor and see how you can eliminate the stress of the post-herpetic neuralgia. And then as soon as you are physically able, go get the vaccine. There's 2 of them. And they'll cost you $500. So maybe if you don't have the cash, do a GoFundMe to raise the cash. Who else we got here? Will Caleb and you be together? Whoa, Sarah, you got blinders on, dude. You need to move forward. Drop the blinders. Death is... and then 5 of Swords. And then Justice. Is Caleb currently married, Sarah? Thank you, Max. Good luck to you. Sarah, is Caleb currently married? I'll call and commit soon. I love that. He's divorced. Is he? Well, there's something going on there that he's not telling you, Sarah, that has him tied. Does he have children that keeps him tied to his ex? Call and commit. Oh, call in. Oh, dude, check this out. So Colin committing. Oh, he's got kids. That's unfortunate. Okay, so as far as that goes, Sarah, you need to get into alignment and recognize that the ties and contacts with his ex are going to continue because possibly until they're all dead, because he's got those kids. Does that make sense? So in that sense, you need to wake up and see what you are not seeing. Don't be shy. If you want to have a relationship with this person, then communication is everything. And you've got to tell them your fears and your desires as much as your boundaries. Does that make sense? All right. Where were we? Caleb. Was it Caleb? Wait. No, that was Sarah asking about Karen. I got a Hierophant, and you got a decision to make, right? You're somebody's in a healing situation, all right? And this is a possible wedding, possible coming together, Sun and Capricorn. If he doesn't give you a ring at Christmas, I'll be surprised. That's cool. And if he doesn't, when was the last time you saw him? You got to clean out the cobwebs here, dude. There's the divorced. Okay. So I'm not sure he's quite ready for a relationship yet. I and my partner is currently on a long distance relationship. Will it be worth it in the end? Karen, you're talking every day. Well, that's good. So the 6 is go with the flow. He is finding his relationship. You are the catalyst to helping him find his healing. You need to maintain your boundaries. You need to be religiously committed to who you are and what you are, so that this doesn't just become you, his nursemaid, going with the flow. You need to create your own happiness without worrying about what might go wrong. Do you get it? You've got a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, and a relationship requires work. And by the way, he's addicted to those kids. Okay. And hopefully it's those kids and not alcoholism. And your decision needs, if you make the decision that you're going to be patient and help and go, and but stay out of the past, because he's not in the past, he's in the present. Does that make sense to you, darling? Can I see if you'll get a bank loan? The funny thing, I got a 9 of Pentacles. So you may require, did the bank ask you for anything more, further documents? And the bank might want you to have a higher income. Thank you, Karen. 9, 3. Is it a personal? Not yet. Eh? Is it a personal loan? You might need a cosigner. I've got a lovers here. You might need a cosigner because, and then you're moving forward. I would start seeing if you could find a cosigner for this, Max. Just in case. I got Mars in Capricorn. It seems to me like whoever is trying to put this to what you want together is working on putting it together. When did you apply for the loan? 2. All right. Who else we got? Will hubby and I get back, or is it done? Max, when did you apply for the loan? I got Hanged Man here. Darlene Lynn, you need to, patience is your friend. This is yesterday. Okay, Max, you need to wait. They're working on the paperwork. I expect somebody's going to come back with either I need a cosigner or you're actually going to get the money. So just be patient. All right. Lily. Is it Lily? Hang on. Lily asking. No, it's Lynn asking if you're going to get back. Hi, Carol. Good morning, honey. This is a give and take. This is a bit of work. Dude is as slow as cold molasses to change. This is patience. All right. You want to light a fire under him? Ask him to marry you.
Okay. Yep.
Ask him to get back, right? He's got work to do. He's slow to change. He's work to do. And he's addicted to his business, right? His business is more important than his relationship, which is obviously the problem, right? And then, yeah, I've got you still working on getting married, but this requires work. And if the work doesn't happen, then I've got legal aspects going on here, Lynn. But communication is everything, right? If you can't communicate that you are perfectly willing to stick around and wait for whatever it is that he's working on to get this to come together, then fine. But you need to express to him that he either works with you and you work together as a married couple partner to create the healing that you guys want to see, or, it's not really there. Do you know what I'm saying? Does your friend Logan love you? Ooh. Does he know that you love him? Oh, another King of Pentacles. These Kings of Pentacles, guys, sometimes you need to punch them in the head and go, hey, the sky is blue, before they'll even see the sky. Because they just slow to realize things. You and your partner are currently on a long distance relationship. Will it be worth it in the end? Oh, that's a great question. He has walls up from being hurt. Oh, well, then you need to help him learn how to remove those walls, that girl, or learn to live with his walls. Where was I? Long distance relationship for Pauline. Six of Pentacles, give and take. Put the work into, dude, yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, one right after the other. Stay the heck out of your head, relax, do the work, do the communication. I see. Make sure that the devil's in the details, right? So just because you're physically apart doesn't mean you can't be intimate with each other. Intimacy is communication. It's really talking to each other, with each other about everything in spite of the physical distance. Does that make sense? All right. Jerica, would I be happy living in St. Louis? Jerica, if you put your mind to it, you can be happy living anywhere. I don't need the cards for that. How does St. Louis look for you? Somebody offer you a job, ask you to move to St. Louis? What kind of energies am I going to hit on here? Why is St. Louis calling to you? Happiness. Yeah, you're right. You make your own happiness, right? Yes, you will be happy. You just got to brave enough. You chicken. Go after it. What ends in order for you to go to St. Louis, sweetheart? End it. Leave it behind. Hello, Azaza. Good morning, honey. He knows he has walls up from being hurt when we did the walls. Communication, talking. That girl, you got to let him know that you're okay with him being hurt, but you guys want to work together to heal the hurt, not apart. Cat, or do you think he's going to come back to me? Two of Wands, and then the Nine of Wands is a communication, and then a Two of Pentacles. This, no, I don't think so. Dorlin, there is a misconception. As soon as you realize that this breakdown is the best thing to happen to you, and you decide what your boundaries are in life, in spite of him, then you're moving forward, honey. I don't think, if you think he's coming back, you are carrying false notions, and you have to make decisions about you and your life in spite of him. And then, you know, they adage, if you love something, set them free. If he comes back, he's yours. If he doesn't, it never was. You need to get focused on you, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. Any more questions? Azazaza, darling, Azaza, Queen of Cups. You are the catalyst. Is this yeah, and death is put more effort into it. Who is this Knight of Pentacles? Is this surgery? What is this? What is this? Is this an estranged son? What am I looking at? What are you avoiding dealing with here? Because you are the catalyst to make this thought come home. You just got to put more effort into it. Jesus, this is a celebration. Holy cow. This is physical, though. What do you got here? What do you got to put more effort into bringing what you want, what you need? Do you have a life plan, honey? Get into alignment. Create a life plan. Mercury in Cancer. And then followed by Saturn and Taurus. And your peace and your comfort lies in being okay where you are with what you have. Does this make sense? Azaza. Half of your issues you create by feeling like you're not in control. And so what I want you to do is I want you to look at, you're okay at this point in life, except you're trying to put control and ideas. So this comes down to manifestation, right? What are you trying to manifest? What perfection, what personal power are you trying to manifest, right? You want to be content with how it manifests. Do you get this? Especially the stuff over which you have no control. Does that make sense? Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got 2 minutes left here. Manifesting, channeling, and mediumship. Oh, cool. Okay, so this isn't something you need to manifest. It's something you need to get into alignment and practicing being in alignment with. You don't manifest that. That already exists, honey. You got to open up the floodgates and say, yeah, we're here. You and your sister had a fight. Trin. Oh, I hate when that happens. You and sis got to get back together. Wheel of Fortune could go either way right now. I've been told it's over. You need to choose how you want to feel about this. Communication and devil's in the details. Trin, right now it's over and you need to choose which way you want to go because you're sending mixed messages to the universe. All right, forget about sis and figure out, is your life better with or without them? That makes sense? All right. Good luck to you, Zaza, honey. Well, whether it's a guy or a girl, you need to get into alignment with yourself and decide if you want Cisco back. Or you could sit and cry and wait for him to come back, but you get into alignment with yourself and stop holding these negative ideas and you're moving forward again. That's where your happiness goes. Decide whether or not you want them back. Are you going to get... Sarah, I'm going to tell you the exact same thing that I tell everybody else that asks me about getting a job. You sit down and you make sure that your CV is bang on, up to date, and the information on there works for whoever it is you're trying to get a job from, and then start sending that with a cover letter to everybody that you think would love to hire you. Tell them that you're available and how you'd make a great employee for them, and just keep doing that until you find that job. All right. Housing will come with it. There's an offer. You have a decision to make about housing that you seem to not want to be making. Make that decision, right? Maybe you need to share your housing with somebody else and you don't want to do that, but I highly recommend that you make that decision so that if you have to share your space with somebody else, that you are going to be okay with that, because finances are what they are. All right. Got very last question. Should you stay with your husband? I love people who ask that question. Usually already know the answer. Your happiness. You already know the answer to this. You just got to be brave enough to put it together. You've got a boundary or something, gut berry, that you need to drop down for yourself and be brave enough to embrace it, because this is the happiest thing that could possibly happen to you. You got to deal with the cobwebs, what went before, and then you're moving forward. You just got to decide how. You're the only one preventing it. I am not sure I see you guys staying together, but this is about having a conversation with him so that he knows that you are not satisfied with the status quo and that it has got to change, and why it's got to change. Because if it doesn't change, you're walking on out of there, because this is about you and your personal boundaries. So you got to figure out what those personal boundaries are, communicate them to him, and if he's not on board, then start packing. Good luck to you. Thank you, everybody who came in today. I appreciate you joining us, and I'll be back here hopefully next Tuesday. We'll see how it goes, but hopefully we'll be able to read for you again on Tuesday. I will be, I may not be. I'll get back to you. Watch my wall, and we'll let you know where I am on Tuesday, and we'll see where this goes. Have a great day. Thank you all for coming in. Hi, Kenny Bees. Sorry, I'm almost missing you going out the door, but be well. Have a great week, you guys. Ciao. And we are in.